of taking a shower. So I didn't take a shower, but I, sort of like freshen up my makeup. So I look a little different from morning, right? And I put on a hat because I didn't know what to do with my hairstyle. 머리가 엉망이라가지고 일단 모자를 쓰고 나타났는데 오늘 비가 오고 있어서 it's raining right now outside. So I think I made a good choice. I didn't have an umbrella with me, so I was wearing this hat and it was like sort of protecting my hair from too much rain. So, yep. And here I am in front of the camera waiting for you guys to come. Come. Yes. I need more people here. Yeah. Magic Kid, where are you coming from? Are you coming from Seoul? Are you coming from Japan? Are you coming from Thailand, Taiwan? Let me know because we have like viewers from all over the world watching this. I've seen one of the replies and it seemed like there was a person from Costa Rica. Yes. Wow. Costa Rica who's, tuning into our channel to get some information about TOEIC speaking. So that was amazing. So guys, let me know once you join the chat room, let me know where you guys are from. Okay. Would be really good. Really nice. I'm still checking on how many people are signed up. And we still have one person. Great. And I guess that's magic. You. No more people? No more people.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're from Seoul. Welcome to the show. This show is also being made in Seoul. PD님 told me that 11 people are here, guys. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you are logging in from, okay? I'm really interested. I wonder if it's all from Korea, Seoul, then I could just speak in Korean, right? But if you guys are some coming from abroad, we can all speak English a little bit, at least understand. So, yes. Korean, English, both are fine. I can read both. I can type both, okay? So just let me know. You don't have to talk in English. Just let me know where you're from. Where are you from? Where are you from? Actually, I'm from Korea. And when I was 7, I went abroad to America and I was raised there. Ooh, Taiji, yes, long time no see, huh? Yeah, finally I'm back on live. And hi, good Haley. Haley, is that your name? You're from Vietnam? Thank you. Yeah, I got new hair color. It's gotten longer, and I don't think I'm gonna bleach my hair again. Oh gosh, Gwangju, Jonghu, welcome. Hello guys, Gwangju. So, oh yes, good. Yeah, tonight is called a fiery Friday for Koreans. But it's raining outside. 뭉게뭉게님, it's raining outside in Seoul. So the best thing is to stay home and be here in the live chat room, okay? 그래서 비가 오니까 라이브 채팅하면서 같이 오늘 좀 길게 같이 불금을 보내볼까 합니다. Alright, anybody else coming from somewhere else? Yes, let me know. And I got this red tea. It's not wine, don't worry. I'm not going to be drinking while doing a live show, right? It's hibiscus tea. It's red and it's not sweet at all. No alcohol. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. It rains. It just started to rain. It just started to rain. Yes. Oh, 재원님, you are going to take a test tomorrow. Okay, don't worry. You're all in good hands right now. I'm going to share with you some recent question set, okay? Today's question set actually is coming from, where is it? Here, from February 9th in Korea. Okay, it happened here in Korea on February 9th, so it's relatively new. It's been only like 12 days, so it's really fresh. Hi, Han. Yes. Thank you for coming today. It was really nice to see you back here in Gangnam. Yeah. Hope to see you again soon. Yes. Well, today, this afternoon, I had a little pizza party with my, students, assistants, TAs, teaching assistants. And we ordered Papa John's pizza. Always good. And we had the brownie. It was great. Have you guys tried Papa John's brownie? It's like really chewy and it's crispy outside and it's not so sweet. And I have some leftover there because I'm going to take them home this weekend and I'm going to just like, dig into it. So Papa John's, you did it great. You did great on your brownies. Wonderful. Magic. So you're studying English alone. Impressive. Very, very impressive. 너무 공부를 하고 싶어서 안달난 상태고요. 공부를 하다 보니까 한국에서는 충분히 잘 수 있을 건데 어떻게 생각하세요? It's a good point. Like if you are studying alone, like if you're studying English alone, I mean, it's totally possible, but you have to understand one thing. There are many ways to study English. You can practice your listening, you can practice reading, and those two things are what you normally do, right? But if you want to be a good speaker, you have to practice, speaking, okay? So you have to speak up. Like, best way is for you to like repeat what people say on the screen for example, like I put lots of videos on my channel and they're not so fast. So you can listen to them and you can repeat or you can say together with me. And it's going to help you a lot with your, speaking muscle movement, because when I'm speaking, you can tell my like whole facial like muscles, like here, everything, even my lips and tongue, they're all moving, and it has to have that exercise going on so it can get used to it and you can become a better speaker. Okay, so for me, I have some students who are like studying and learning how to speak English, like conversational English, 영어 회화, every day, and I make them record very short videos of them watching American drama and following. And I fix their pronunciation and everything. And it's really, really effective. So speak, practice talking, and record it and listen to it. And you yourself can also give feedback to yourself. Okay. So talking is very important. Talking. Wow. All right, the next person says, 효니 쌤 컴백해주셔서 너무 감사해요. Yes, I think I'm gonna be back at least once a month. So see you more often. And 토골님 says, you took a test 4 times and you got only level 5? Man, what have you been doing? Yeah, okay. 내일 시험인데 level 6 받기 위해선. If you got level 5, it means that, I'm sorry, 토골님, I'm sorry to say this to you, but if you got level 5, I'm sorry, dude, you have bad pronunciation. That's just a fact. Yeah, you have bad pronunciation. Somehow the raters cannot understand what you're saying, okay? So one thing, you have to think about improving your pronunciation. Crucial, very important. And second thing is your, I would say, a grammar. Yeah. When you're talking in English, you think talking is everything, but no, like what I'm talking, what I'm saying, what I'm producing the sound with are the words, yes. And I'm putting the words into right orders, which means grammars, right? So 2 things. Your pronunciation sucks, so you have to improve on that. I'm sorry, but there is always a way to improve it, okay? And number 2, you have to think about the grammars, okay? And you have to be careful. Don't speak too fast. Like me, speak slowly. Okay? All right. 오춘복님. 오춘복, isn't that like tuna place? 이춘복. Yeah, I've been to 이춘복 place already. Sorry. 춘복, I remember that name. But anyway, 오춘복님, welcome. 스피킹인데도 불구하고 문제 질문이 안 들려서 대화 못할 때가 있습니다. Alright, for TOEIC speaking, there are 2 parts where you have to listen. Listen. Yeah, you have to listen. You have to listen to the questions, right? And, just like speaking, listening is a practice. Okay, you have to practice to listen. So, 쌤 직강을 들었어요? You took my lecture? When was it? Congratulations! I'm really happy whenever I hear this kind of good news. Level 6 and level 8, the biggest difference? Level 6 and level 7 and level 8. I had the stickers. I don't know where the stickers went, but anyway. Level 7. Let me have the stickers ready for you guys. Okay, so, remember Tony from Japan, the British guy? He gave me this little thing. It says TOEIC speaking and writing test, and it says here, little things here. It says memo. This is like post-it for memo, yes. And this is like a post-it for to-do list, and this is a post-it for message list, okay? So I'm gonna use this. And I'm going to produce 부적. 여러분들 아세요? I give this sticky notes. I make my own 부적. 부적을 만들어요. 부적을 만들어 보겠습니다. 레벨 6 나와라. 짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠짠. 자, 레벨 6. 이거는 레벨 6용 부적이에요. This is for level 6. Level 6. Okay? And let me see. I want the lucky 7 to be gorgeous. Yeah. And in Korea, this like lucky charm kind of thing, we always do. I heard that they do it with chicken's blood or something a long time ago. So that's why I'm writing with the red pen. And this is for level 7. Anybody getting this tonight is going to be level 7 lucky winner. Okay? And level 8 is very special. Level 8. Level 8 is going to have a little crown on the top. Level 8 is going to be... All right, so I got level 8 here too. I just drew it. So these are going to be your lucky charm of the day. I drew them all by myself just now. And somebody asked me what the difference is between 6 and an 8. Okay, so to be honest, level 6, when you get level 6, it means that you're lacking grammatical, points. Like you're using wrong grammars. You're using wrong verbs, tenses are wrong, or prepositions are wrong, word choices are wrong, you have limitations on what to say or what to express. So that is level 6. And most Korean students, when they study, that's what they get, okay? I'm sorry, you guys, but in the beginning, this is even hard to get. Level 6 is not that easy. And when you get a little more fluent, when you get a little more used to speaking English, I'm not talking about the speed, okay? It's not about the speed, but it's about how correct your English is. So your sound is better, so people could understand you better, and your overall grammar usage is correct. Like maybe minor mistakes, then you get level 7. So level 7 is very, very hard. It's like out of 100, you're getting like 90. 90 out of 100. So it's really, really hard. But then when you get level 8, it means you get a perfect score. Everything is perfect. Like sound is great, it's very fluent, and grammars are all correct, and everything is so like very smooth and fluent. So basically, you're a native speaker. So this is really hard to compare. 6 and 8 is like here to here. Okay, so there's got to be a step, the middle step. So you go from 6, and your next goal has to be 7, and then 8. This is how it goes. Okay, so guys, if you participate in tonight's whatever we're doing regarding the TOEIC speaking, questions and answering sessions, you are gonna get those things. Okay, you are gonna get those things. All right, did you guys understand? All right, hopefully you did. And let me get on with part 1. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some time to look over what the passage is about. Oh, I had 3 pieces of pizza today. It was so delicious. It was so freaking delicious. I just couldn't stop. And I just totally forgot about my diet. I had 3 pieces of pizza. I had 1 whole big piece of brownie with coffee. And it was so perfect. Wasn't it, guys? I was so happy. Hi, Dongjin. Yes, your name. I'm familiar with your name. Yes, long time no see. Welcome back. And press like, everybody. Press like this video. That's like the only thing you can do for me right now. So please like the video. 엄지척, like 눌러주세요. 좋아요. Okay, so that's the first passage. And I'm going to read it to you guys. All right, listen carefully. Thank you for calling Sullivan and Watkins Law Firm. We practice all kinds of law from domestic cases to large-scale lawsuits. No one is available to take your call now. Press 0 to leave a message. Make sure to include your name, phone number, and what you need legal advice on. Sorry, for, okay? Okay, so I made a mistake there. The very last word is not advice on, but it's advice for. So that's why I said sorry. And then I read the word over again. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some things that might be tricky for you guys to read, which is the word like Sullivan and Watkins. Okay, Sullivan, Watkins, those are the names, English names. If you're like familiar with English content, those are not so like really odd or strange names. You see those names all the time, Sullivan, Watkins. But if you're just like beginner, it could be really hard to read those words. So it's Sullivan with the first syllable stress, and Watkins, Watkins, law firm. Okay, in Korea we call it 로스쿨. So I'm afraid some people might say law firm, but it's not law firm, it's law. And you have to open up your jaw, okay? So it's Sullivan and Watkins law firm. That could be a little tricky for a lot of Koreans. And press 0, Z. That's the troublesome word, because when you say 0, a lot of Koreans, we say juro. It sounds like you're very pissed off or sad or upset or something. So juro. No, it's 0. You have to be happy. You have to look happy. It's like 0, okay? You have to smile to make the right sound for 0. You cannot go juro, okay? It's 0. Press 0 to leave a message. So I think those words were some like tricky words that you might have encountered reading this passage. And when you are actually practicing speaking, remember, you have to speak out loud. You're doing the right thing, you know? 오춘봉님, you are doing the right thing. You have to say 0 and smile to the screen, okay? Smile. 0, okay? 0, 현이, right? It's 0. Oh, and 두마왕님, and DCMA, 마왕님. Oh, you got 120 on your first score, that first test? That's really, really good. That's really, really good. Good job. Okay, and I'm going to move on to the second passage because we have a long way to go. So, before I move on, I have a surprise for you guys because I have this long-time student. And Teji, are you there? Are you ready? Are you ready to listen to your answer? And he is actually in Japan. And, we haven't met, but we've been communicating over like on Instagram and through YouTube. And this is so wonderful. He's still like in touch with me right now. We still keep in touch. And he sent me this recording of part 1. Actually, the whole part. So anyway, listen carefully. Shimada-san from Japan.
Thank you for calling Serbian at Watkins Law Firm. We practice all kinds of law from domestic cases to large-scale lawsuits. No one is available to take your call now. Press 0 to leave a message. Make sure to include your name, phone number, and what you need legal advice for.
Well done. Well done. That was great, Teji. Actually, it is better than before. And what I've noticed is this time you are speaking bigger and louder, and that is really good. That is really, really important. My friend, you got this one right, okay? I see some problems with some pronunciations, like available, no, available, available. Everybody repeat in front of the screen. 따라하세요, 여러분. Available, available, all right? And when you said advice, it's not advice, it's advice, advice, okay? So A doesn't always sound like eh. Sometimes it's available, sometimes it's apple, but in this case, it was advice, advice. So some words were a little different than the original sound, but you know what, man? You got this one better than last time. I'm really, really proud of you. So I would give this reading a 6, okay? Because the best part about it is that you had the meaning phrases correct. 의미 단위, everybody, is so important. Meaning phrases are so important, okay? So if you got the meaning phrases right, you at least can secure level 6. So meaning phrases, remember that. 의미 단위, 중요해요. 알겠죠? Okay, so now we're going to move on to the second passage. Okay? And that's number 2. So I'm going to read it for you guys. So just listen carefully. Listen to how I read it. If you're considering moving to a new house, don't try to do it by yourself. Hire professional movers instead. Trek movers will provide packing material, boxes, and trucks to move all of your belongings. Please call today to get an estimate for your move. Okay, so notice how I didn't read it so quickly or so fast because that's like the least important thing. That's like the last thing to think about, okay? Reading fast is not important. It's not that important. Of course, you mustn't read too slow, but you don't have to read so fast, okay? So first, the most important thing is the meaning phrases. 의미 단위를 꼭 지키셔야 돼요. Meaning phrases. You have to know where to make the stops, okay? And second of all, like you have to pronounce the words right, okay? So some words here like professionals. In Korea, we use that word, professional. Professional, professional. Professional, professional. You see the difference? The stress. 강세, the stress. Professional, professional. Professional, professional, all right? Professional. You have to know where the stress is. Professional, all right? And material? No. Material, 태지. Material? No. Material. Material. The second syllable. Material, guys, okay? And belongings. Belonging? No, 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 no. It's belongings. Belongings. That's second syllable, all right? So you have to know where the stress of each and every word is. And lastly, the word estimate. No, it's not estimate. It's estimate. Estimate. Get an estimate. Because this is a noun, 명사. And when it's a noun, it's estimate. Estimate. When it's a verb, 동사. When it's a verb, it's estimate. Estimate. Okay? So that's the difference. Oh, Hyuni, you just asked the right question. That's a great question. The right timing question. It's not estimate, but like you said, it's estimate. So it's more like mit. Estimate. Estimate. Okay? The stress is on e. So it's estimate. Estimate. Okay? All right. Wow. Okay, so that was the second one. And of course, I'm going to listen to Tage's answer. Guys, ready?
If you are considering moving to a new house, don't try to do it by yourself. If you are considering moving to a new house, don't try to do it by yourself. Hire professional movers instead. Trek movers will provide packing material, boxes, and trucks to move all of your belongings. Please call today to get an estimate for your move.
Okay, so we got it back here now. Okay, so we're going to listen to Taeji's answer. Can we do that? Okay, so, oops, here we go. Listen, everybody.
If you are considering moving to a new house, don't try to do it by yourself. Hire professional movers instead. Track movers will provide packing material, boxes, and tracks to move all of your belongings. Please call today to get an estimate for your move.
Wow, Taeji, bravo, bravo. Wow, that was amazing. Like, it was almost a year ago, right? And when I listened to your recording, it was like, okay, I basically couldn't understand what you were saying. But this time, wow, it is so clear. It is so loud. I can truly understand what you're saying. And this means that you're going to get level 6 and you will soon advance to level 7. I'm going to be honest with you. This is not level 7 reading, but still, this is qualified for level 6. Way to go. It's going to be like level 6 140 or something. Great job. Really great job. Oh, so guys, loudly and with big mouth movement like this. You have to speak big mouth. It's really important, okay? You have to speak with big mouth like this. So if I sit here and talk like this, 여러분 오늘 반갑습니다, it doesn't sound right, okay? You have to always try to move all the muscles on your face. That's very important. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. And we're going to quickly move on to part 2. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to look at the picture, sort of like absorb all the elements there, and let me know in our chat room what kind of expressions or words that you want to use. Let me know what ideas you come up with, and I'm going to apply it in my answer. I'm going to apply it to my answer, so let me know what you want to use, okay? And wow. All right, so Taeji, your answers were like level 6 already. So I'm going to give you like a lucky charm for level 7. So you can advance to level 7, okay? 7. Take a picture. Yes, keep it for yourself. All right, so everybody, I'm waiting for your ideas. What do you see in the picture? Let me know. What words? Like, what do you want to say about the picture? There's not many things happening, but something is happening there, right? So tell me, what do you want to say? Tell me. This has no taste whatsoever. It's just sour. It's just sour. Yes? Anything you want to say about the picture, let me know. Hi, Jihan. Hello. Welcome to the show. Yes? Guys, what are you doing? Let me know. I'm not like the only person here, right? Holding a mug, that's totally fine. You got it. Chumbong님, you got one. Holding a mug is just totally fine. That's perfect. I was going to say that actually. Good. Chumbong님, because you participated, first of all, you're going to start off with level 6, okay? Now, if you advance, you're going to get level 7. Hyuni님, you said this is a picture taken at a cafe. There are 2 people in this picture. On the right side of the picture, there's a woman. All right, that is all correct. Nothing wrong. 경블리님 said painting on the wall. Oh, are there? Oh, yes. There are some paintings on the wall. That's very good. And also, Hyuni님 says she has long brown hair. She's wearing a white shirt. She's sitting down and looking at a man next to her. Wow, you're getting everything there, Hyuni. Girl, you go, girl. And Chumbong님, the woman on the right side is holding a mug. That is so true. And Jian Park님, cafe, holding a cup, standing, wearing glasses. Now, you have to remember, Jian님, wearing a glasses. I know, you can't use a there, right? And Lynn, they look like a couple? Yes, they look like a couple. You see? Yes, that's a very good assumption. Hyuni, she's holding a cup and smiling. 경블레, mustache, beard. You want to know the difference? Okay, I'm going to show you the difference. What's the difference of mustache and a beard? PD님. Okay, thank you very much. So I have a little sketchbook here. So, it's like a little drawing book that I use. And I'm gonna show you a big difference between beard and a mustache. Okay, guys, ready? So this is a guy. This is Tom. You know, in my answer, there's always Tom. So this is Tom, everybody. Say hello to Tom. Hi, Tom. I'm going to give you eyes, eyeballs, eyebrows. Okay. So Tom has a mustache. Okay. So this is one mustache. So we say a mustache. This is one. This is the mustache. Okay. And this part here is the beard. So this is a beard. And normally when guys, you know, boys, when they go for a haircut, I hear that this part is very important. And there are also actually two. So that is called sideburns, because there are two. So sideburns. And even here, not eyebrows, it's eyebrows, because there are two. Two. And lastly, eyelashes. 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 Okay? So this is a mustache, and this is a beard. And finally, you have to remember one more. This hair here, you know? Yep, this is a ponytail. So guys, remember this picture, okay? This is Tom, and this is everything you have to know about hair for part 2. This is Tom. Yeah, this is Tom that I was talking about. Okay, so that's the difference between a beard and a mustache. Okay, good, good. Now I feel better that everybody understands. Okay, both of them is looking at each other. That's good. Nin and Yesul, there are pipes in the ceiling. Yes, I can see the pipes. And 경블리님 wearing a pair of glasses. That's perfect. That's perfectly fine. And 정호님, there are some light fixtures attached to the ceiling. Okay, that's a little too much. I know that's right, but you can see the lights on the ceiling. I can see some lights on the ceiling. Go easy, okay? And Hyuni님, on the left side of the picture, there's a man. He's wearing glasses and jeans, and he's standing. Perfect. Yes, or he's wearing a watch. I know. Tom looks cool, doesn't he? This is Tom. Right? Okay, so guys, you have to understand, you don't have to use anything so complicated. Today, I'm trying to talk very easily. I'm trying to use very easy words, and I'm saying this as everything in English because I want you guys to understand, and I'm just trying to show you that you don't have to use any hard and difficult words and complicated structures to be a good English speaker. Okay, so don't go overboard. Don't go way too far. Okay, just try to stick with very basic words and basic structures, and you can still get level 7 or even higher. All right, so Jaewon Lee, a bearded man on the left, wearing glasses and wearing jeans. Also, he's standing. Okay, don't put everything in one sentence. I want you to split that into the several sentences. And Hyuni님, behind her, there are so many things such as coffee machine, menus, and so on. Perfect. Good. Now, this is what I'm going to say about the picture. So guys, listen carefully. I'm going to time myself, and I'm going to share the timer with you. Listen. This is a picture taken at a cafe, and there are 2 people in this picture. They look like a couple. On the right side of the picture, there's a woman. She has long hair, and she's wearing a white shirt. She is holding a coffee cup and sitting down. And on the left side of the picture, there is a man. He has brown hair, he's wearing glasses, and he has a beard. He is wearing jeans. He is standing up and looking at the woman. Maybe they're talking to each other. In the foreground of the picture, I can see a big table. And in the background of the picture, there are many things, such as many lights, paintings on the wall, and so on. Maybe they're having a good time. Okay, so I basically said almost everything in the picture within the limited time, which is 45 seconds. Okay, so I fully used my time and I fulfilled the answer. So guys, when you are actually taking the test, I see a lot of people stop talking, not talking, just like sort of like out of the zone. They're like, oh, what? And they stop talking, they just shut down, and it's really, really not a good thing to do because basically you're there to talk. Okay, you paid money to talk. You have to talk. You have to just talk, guys. Talk, talk, talk. All right. So that's what it is. All right. And I also have the answer for Teiji Shimada-san. Listen up.
This is a picture taken at the private room. I can see two people in this picture. They look like a friend. On the left side of the picture, a man is standing. He has short hair and beard. He is wearing glasses, gray shirts, and jeans. Next to him, a woman is sitting on the desk. She has long hair and she is holding a cap. They are face to face and talking to each other. On the background of the picture, I can see some tools.
That's it. That's it. Teiji, you really did improve a lot. I can tell you've really been practicing. Wow. For the whole year, you've been practicing. You have advanced. This is amazing. Really great. I mean, like, for this one, you will definitely get higher than like maybe higher level 6, like 6,150. So I'm going to give you a lucky charm of level 7. Definitely, you know, you're on your way to level 7. Way to go. That was good. That was good. All right. But there are some things for me to fix you on. Okay. So here's one thing. You said she is sitting on the table, right? But when you're sitting on a table, it's like this, sitting on a table. That's not what she's doing, okay? She is sitting on a chair. She is sitting on a chair, right? So if you want to say sitting on something, you have to say she is sitting on a chair. And for table, you have to say she is sitting at a table. Can somebody write that for me? 누가 이거 들으시는 분들 있으면 정리해 주세요. Sitting on a chair, sitting at a table, sitting at a desk, or they are sitting around a table. Again, sitting on a chair, sitting at a table, sitting at a desk, and sitting around a table. Okay, Teiji? So that's the most important thing. Okay, and Hyuni, standing and standing up, what's the difference? Okay, 차이는요, the difference is this. Like standing, you can say just standing, but standing up means like more straight up. Okay, it's like standing, she's standing up. Whoa, standing up, like up. Standing up. All right, so it's more straight up, a little bit like that, but you can use both. She's standing or he's standing up. Okay, and 오춘봉님 said, in the foreground of the picture is 전경에, 앞쪽에. Okay, in the background, in the foreground. Okay, very well done. And 춘봉님 just erased something. Okay, but Teiji, that was really good. I'm really impressed. This is very, very impressive. You've improved, really. Thumbs up. Okay, now let's move on to part 3, everybody. This is the exciting part. You know why? Because you can share your ideas and opinions on this. So the narration goes. Imagine that an English newspaper company is doing research to write an article and they want to collect information about traveling abroad. Okay, so at this point of the year, we have that coronavirus going on everywhere around the world, but apparently it seems like Korea and Japan and China, those places are very, very, the most actually dangerous place in the world. So Korea is very dangerous. I know Japan is also very dangerous, and China, of course. So we have to be really careful about traveling abroad. But unless it's not this whole corona happening, a lot of people like to travel abroad these days, right? People travel abroad. They go to Europe, they go to Hawaii, they go to, let's say, South America. You know, people go to Brazil. So people go everywhere. Some people go to Alaska. Then some people go to like northern hemisphere. So people go abroad, they travel abroad, and they're gonna ask you some questions related to traveling abroad. Okay? Traveling abroad. All right, so we're going to talk about traveling abroad. So tell me, guys, where have you been? Let me know, where have you been? And coincidentally, the first question is actually that one there. The first question is this. Give me your answers, all right? The first one is, have you traveled abroad? And what made you go on a trip to another country? Have you traveled abroad? Have you, guys? Have you? What made you go on a trip to another country? So I'm going to be waiting for your answers. Guys, share whatever you want to say or whatever you want to express. Ask me in Korean, okay? While doing so, I'm going to listen to Teiji Shimada-sang's answer, okay? So write your answers. I'm going to listen to Teiji's answer.
I have been traveled abroad to USA 4 times so far due to the business trip.
You know what? I've noticed why your sound has gotten better because you're trying to make the last sound, which was trip, 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 trip. That was really good. Very good. Because last time I remember making comments a lot on your pronunciation, but this time it really improved. And your answer, Teiji's answer, included two things which were crucial. First thing is how many times? 4 times. And second thing is why. And he said it's a business trip. So everything was there. And, you know, the grammar was correct. So you got level 7 for that, bro. You got level 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay. All right, who else? Who else wants to share his or her answer? Let me know, guys. Like, I'm the only person doing like crazy stuff here. If you guys participate, maybe I will be dancing tonight. Feeling so fun, feeling so excited. All right, so you have to tell me how many times you went somewhere and why you went there. And my recent trip was to Taiwan, actually. Yeah, because I have a friend living there and I was like there for food. That's the reason I go to Taiwan, because their food is freaking amazing. Yes. So many answers. Lovely. It's so lovely, guys. Lovely. Ochumbongnim, lovely. Yes, I have. I went on a trip to Singapore with my family. I participated in there because it was a family trip. Great. It's a great answer with a great mistake. 춘봉님, you made the right mistake. 정말 완벽한 실수를 하셨어요. You made the right mistake, man. By saying, I participated in there. Okay. So you have to say, I participated in the trip. Or you would have to say, I went there. I went there. Went there. No in. Okay. So I participated in the trip. Or you would say, I just went there. I just went there. I went there because it was a family trip. Because there is an adverb. And in front of adverb, 부사 앞에는 we don't use any prepositions. 전체 쓰지 않습니다. Okay? So that was wrong, but you got it right. So 춘봉님, you got level 6 for that answer. Great job. And One-sta님, 1 star. You have 1 star. Okay. Yes, I have traveled to Victoria in Canada. Famous attractions make me go on a trip to another country. Wow. Well, that was good. That was a very nice answer. And you could just say, like, when I go on a trip, I can relax and I can get rid of stress. You can put more things in there. 정호님, your answer is great. And I would say you would get level 7 for that. Well done. And 춘봉님 가족 여행이란 말을 잘 못하겠어요. You went on a family trip. I went on a family trip. I like to go on a family trip. Family trip is 가족 여행. 가족 여행, family trip. Okay? And Hyuni님, yes, I have. I've been to Philippines. I really like traveling abroad. I can experience so many things that makes me go on a trip. Oh, good. Yeah, I know. We can do so many things there. And it makes me go on a trip. Perfect, Hyuni. That I would want to say, if you really have like good intonation and pronunciation, definitely, Hyuni, you're going to get level 8 for that. Yeah, that was like my answer through your typing. You go, girl. That was good. And you're magassayo. Okay. I got your name right. Iremia Megsayo. Okay. Iremia Megsayo. Hey, miss, good content for TOEIC. Yes. I'm trying to read your English. It's good. I understand what you're trying to say. Thank you. Good content, right? For TOEIC. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. And Yesurnim, you said, I went on a vacation in New York. Okay. I went on a vacation to New York. That's what you did. To New York. There are many delicious kinds of food, such as pizza, hamburger, and so on. Good job. But grammars, Yesor, I know your level of English. I can see that. But grammars is important. Make sure you know what you're saying, right? And Chaewon-nim, yes, I go traveling abroad about once or twice a year. It's beneficial to learn new things. Okay, it's beneficial to learn new things. It's a little unnatural. I mean, like word choice, grammar, that's all correct, but it's like, native ones would say that. They would say it's not benefit. It's like, it's a good way to do something. It's good. It's good to learn something, or it's very, nice. It's very helpful. It's very like, you wouldn't go all the way to the word beneficial. To learn new things from others and share my feelings and ideas with them in this way, I can broaden my perspective. Wow, where'd you get that expression? That's a very good expression. Broaden, 시야를 넓히다, my perspective and knowledge. That's good. But Jeonnim, if you're it's better to be able to say all these comfortably. So if you can say everything like that, it's perfect. That's like level 8. But if this is just like written English, it's meaningless. Okay, so you gotta be able to say that. You gotta be able to say each and every word you're writing here. So make sure you practice reading, even reading your answer. Okay, right now in front of the screen, read and see if you can say it in louder voice. If it's comfortable, that's fine. It's your answer. Okay, good. Oh, wow. I'm so excited. You guys are participating so well, so good. I love you guys. Yes. That's good. That's good. All right. And let's go on to the next question. Next question is this one here. It says, where would you like to go on your next trip abroad? So obvious, right? So obvious. And why do you want to go there? All right. Where would you like to go on your next trip abroad? And why do you want to go there? Okay. See, let's think about it. You guys think about it. I'll be thinking about it. Okay. And I'm going to listen to Taeji's answer.
I would like to go on my next trip abroad is USA. In my job, I am in charge of USA.
Okay. He's going to go to USA and he's in charge of USA. So he has to go there. Well, that's good. Taeji, your information is really relevant to the question. It relates to the question. So question asked and you answered is like perfect. It's like perfect match. But now maybe you want to say one more sentence. Maybe you want to add one more sentence. Like, I like going there, or it is very fun to go on these trips, or I look forward to it. Not so long, but maybe you can provide one little more detail or information. Okay, so that was good. That is still level 6 or higher. Okay, you're on that track of getting level 6, 140 or 150. You're doing a good job. Very well done. Now, guys, for this question 5, I would say I'm planning to go to, I think this summer, my time has come. God is sending me the message to go to Europe. Yes. I'm a member of Toastmasters, and our big international conference will be held this August in Paris. Yes. So maybe, I might go there. I'm thinking to go there. And hopefully a lot of us will be going together, and we're gonna get this Airbnb house, and we're gonna share everything so we can save the cost. And I'm gonna meet all these great people from all over the world, great speakers, great educational sessions. So I really want to go there. And I told you guys I really don't like to go to France, but maybe the time has come. So if I get a chance, not for sightseeing, for like my education related matter, why not, right? It's not a free trip. I have to pay for that, but still, it's a great experience, right? All the world speakers, all the world talented speakers are going to be there, and I get to see them. So why not? So maybe in August I'll be going to France. I'm just afraid. I'm really scared of like flying. I'm always worried that I might die or something. So but anyway, I'm planning to. And here, let me see. Oh my God, so many answers. Good. Okay. 원스타님. 춘봉님. Let me read the 춘봉님's. Okay. So Tanhui said something like this. It is beneficial to do something. Yeah, it is. It is an academic phrase, but the thing is, like, when you're having a casual conversation, you wouldn't say it's beneficial. It's beneficial. You wouldn't say that. In a casual conversation, you would say, it's good to go there. It's a good way to do this or do that. So beneficial is not like a casual conversation word. That's what I was saying. Okay. 춘봉님, I would like to go to Australia. It's because there are a lot of good things like beautiful nature and animals. Perfect answer. That's like level, let's say 7. 춘봉님, you're doing a good job today. And 원스타님, yes, I'd like to go to Japan to go to the hot spring because I want to relieve my stress in nature. That's also level 7. 원스타님, great. And 경불리님, I would like to go to Germany on my next trip because it is a good place to enjoy water activities. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know Germany is a good place to enjoy water sports. I would like to go there too. Actually, in college, I had this German guy who had crush on me. He really liked me. He really, really had a big crush on me. Anyway, we dated several times, but he was a gentleman. He was like a German gentleman. Yeah. And 정호님, I'd like to go to Toronto because I have been to Vancouver, that is west of Canada, but I haven't been to the east of Canada. That's why I want to go there. Good. 예술님, I would like to go to Philippines with an S. And there are many good places to swim and enjoy water sports. Good. And 효니님, I would like to go on a trip to China. These days I'm learning Chinese. Really? And I'm really interested in many things about China. Oh. 很好. How the 很好. Okay, I know a little bit of Chinese, and then suddenly I'm like, I want to say something in Chinese, like complimenting you, and like, 很好. 很好. Did I get that intonation right? Okay. 저는 가끔 가정생, yes, I'm afraid. Yes, me too. Like, it's really scary when like plane goes up and down and up and down. Yeah. 경블이님, you did a great job, actually. J1님, I would like to go to USA because I can eat delicious food. Also, I can experience new culture. Everybody who wrote an answer gets level 7. This is like, this is official because this is coming from official TOEIC speaking note. It's official level 7, guys. Yes, it's official. It's official level 7 from ETS. Great job. Wow. So you guys have the right answer and right reasons for that answer. So perfect. Yeah, we don't have enough time for part 3, so you have to say it quickly. I know. And I'm going to show you the next question, which is this one. If you were to travel abroad, this is like if it happens, how long would you like your trip to be? How long? How long would you want your trip to be? So how many days or how many weeks or how many months do you want to go on a trip? Well, I guess it depends, right? We all work. Most of us really work. So it's really like we can't go for a long time. But just think about it. Just imagine How long would be a perfect vacation abroad? Okay, think about it, write your answer. I'm waiting for it. And meanwhile, I'll be listening to Teiji Shimada song.
I would like to travel to the America for a week. Last time, I went to America for work, so I didn't have any private time. I wanted to go to Disneyland, baseball stadium, so on.
Wow. You know what? Teiji, your answers, because he didn't take a long time to record these answers. He took just a short amount of time. When we gave him the link to this test, he just sent the answer right away. So I was like, oh my gosh, he really actually took the test in a real actual test, situation, environment. So that was amazing too. And when I listened to the answer, I was like, oh my God, he really improved. And I like it still. You're like, I can see your face is moving very actively to say these words very clearly. And I can hear them clearly and I can understand them clearly. So that's already a good speech, good speaking. Well done, Teji. And all three answers, I would say, is eligible for level 6 150. But dude, I'm saying you, this is your lucky charm. This is an official Gwen TOEIC speaking level 7. Ba-bomb, ba-bomb. Here, it's your level, all right? So I think soon, not later, but soon, you will get level 7. It's yours. It's going to come there. It's going to be there soon, okay? So very well done. But I went there for walk is walking. Okay, it's work. Work is rather you have to not open your mouth. It's work, not walk. So that was the wrong pronunciation that you have to fix. Because I know you go to USA for work, not for walk, right? You have to not open your mouth that much. But well done. Very well done. Oh my gosh. That is great. Thumbs up. All right. And I have some answers coming up. Okay. So 춘봉님. It would be only 3 days or 4 days. It's because I have a lot of things to do, like studying and working. I mean, I don't have enough time to travel for a long time. 춘봉님, you sound so talkative. That's good. Being talkative is really, really important. So, 춘봉님, I really love your sentences. They're really easy. They really fit to my mouth, and they they're so smooth to talk out. And I truly thought that was my words. That's level 8, dude. I mean, it's not so hard. You're not using hard words or anything, but overall, that's smooth, very smooth conversational English. 춘봉님, you got the first level 8 tonight. Okay, and we're gonna go on to Mason 나 내일 시험 봐요. 내일 시험 봐요, 네이스님. Alright, 내일 시험 보면은 여기 참여하세요. Participate. And I'm gonna give you the lucky charm. If you want level 6, if you want level 7, or if you want level 8, participate. Okay? 경블리, if I were to travel abroad, I would like my trip for a week. Okay, I would like my trip to be for a week long, because I'm an office worker. I don't have enough time to travel abroad for a long time. All right, 경분이님, that was okay. You have minor mistakes in grammars, but overall, the story, everything, the content was great. Okay, and you said more also. 1 week would be suitable for me to travel one country. That's true. Okay. And Tanhui, I have 3-month summer vacation. So I want to spend all my time immersing myself in China. Spectacular, scenic. Okay. Also, it is a good time to visit my relative and friends in the same time. That's good. Okay. I'm just wondering if you can read or say those words clearly and correctly. Okay. So immersing myself or spectacular, scenic. I would say, I would like to relax. I would like to chill. I want to see good views. I want to enjoy the scenery. And I want to meet my family. And I want to have quality time with my family. You see, some of the expressions that I said just now, they're more conversational and they're much easier to say. So using big words is not always the best choice. Remember that, okay? And 정호님, if I were to travel abroad, I would like my trip to be for less than 2 weeks. That's because traveling abroad for a long time can make me exhausted. Also, it needs a lot of money. Wow, dude, that was a great answer. I'm going to give you level 8 for that, okay? I loved it when I was reading. It's like the words really fit my mouth very smoothly. That's the most important thing, guys. It's got to be easy to say. And 원스타님, if I were to, you have to say, if I were to travel abroad, I usually stay for no, you're talking about the past. Okay. While in period, okay, you have to use only one. During this period, I do many things. We're talking about something that's going to happen in the future, not in the past. So it has to be like they're thinking about what you will do and what you want to do. So yeah, I think you have to organize your answer a little bit. And Mason Nanim, I would like to travel for a month because if I went on a travel for a short time, if I go on a trip, then I can't breathe. Really? You can't breathe? Oh, well, are you sick or something? I mean, I just got stressed a lot and back to my day. Oh, okay. It's hard to get back to the normal routine. It's hard to get back to the normal routine is what you're trying to say, okay? It's really hard to get back with my normal life. It's really hard to get back with my normal life. That's what you're trying to say. Good. Very well done. Yes, or it depends on the location. If I go to Asian countries, it would be a week long and blah, blah, blah. Yes. And Shoni, if I were to travel abroad, I would like to travel for 2 weeks because I can enjoy beautiful scenery and I can get rid of stress and refresh myself. That was good. Hyuninim, stay for a month. Actually, I went on a trip abroad twice. It was quite a short trip. I was not happy with them. I want to experience so many things, such as people, cost of living, and so on. So guys, everything you said here are perfect. They're great. They're just like all great answers. What I say, good answer, for me is like when I read your answers, I want them to be smooth. Like when I'm like saying those words, they gotta be just smooth, okay? So every time when I see some hard or difficult words, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, this word is even like making me have a hard time to say, but how are these people gonna read or say these words correctly? So rethink about using complicated words. And overall, Hyuni, 원스타님, everybody, your answers were very great. I mean, like everybody for this gets level 7. Hurrah, 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 everybody, level 7, good. That was very good. So this wasn't a hard topic. Anyway, it was about traveling and we all have something to say about traveling. So yeah, I think we had fun there. And we're going to move on to part 4. And I'm going to give you some time to look at it. I'm going to give you a little, what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna move to the side so you guys can have a better look. Yeah, and yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. So this is like a little chart that we're gonna be looking at. Yes, and it says on the top Imperial Hotel and Resort. I'm going to give you some time to study it. Okay, and on the top it says monthly staff meeting, Tuesday, July 5. No, it's got to be 5th. And it says main auditorium. 9:30 will be important announcements. Adam Titus, CEO. And 9:30 will be workplace health and safety. It is the HR department. And 10 is West Wing renovation plan overview. I guess they're doing some kind of renovation, maintenance department. At 10:30, there's West Wing renovation budget proposal. This is also by the maintenance department. And at 11, there's the monthly sales results and forecast, sales department. And at 11:30, operational budget guidelines. And you see that little star there? Whenever you see that little star there at the top, you have to check the bottom side over there. Yes. And it says mandatory participation for all managers. All right. So you have to participate in that thing if you're a manager. That's what it's saying. Mandatory means you have to. You must. It's mandatory to participate in Gwen's live show. It's mandatory. Yes. Okay. So that's what it says here. And are you guys ready to get the questions? Okay. So listen up and try to answer. Okay, so I have the questions here. I'm going to read it for you. Hello. My name is Linda Camden, and I'm working in the sales department, and I'll be facilitating a session at the meeting next week. Well, I remember receiving a copy of the meeting schedule, but I can't seem to find it. So could you please check some details for me? All right. First question. When will the first session of the meeting start and who is leading it? When will the first session of the meeting start and who is leading it? Who is leading it? Who? Okay, so when will the first session of the meeting start and who is leading it? Is the first question. It's a very simple question. And actually, like, you can just assume that they're going to ask you this question because that's what they normally ask. So someone said you have some listening problem for part 4. You can't understand the question. Well, when you get used to the question patterns, because there is a pattern to these questions, you will know what they're going to ask you. Okay, so it's not so hard. It isn't hard to listen to questions for part 4. Okay, it's predictable. You can predict. 예상할 수 있어요. You can predict what they are going to ask you. Okay? All right, so guys, I'm waiting for your answers. Share them with me now. 경블리님. The first session is scheduled at 9 a.m. Adam Titus, the CEO, will lead the first session. Not fist session, the first session. Good job. That was good. Hyuni, the first session will start at 9 a.m. Adam Titus will lead it. Please remember that. Wow, good. First session goes with the word lead. You got it right, everybody. Session goes with lead. Great job, great job. Both of you, it's level 7, okay? And 우춘봉님, the first session of meeting will start at 9 a.m. and Adam Titus, the CEO of this company, will lead it. That was also perfect. 우춘봉님, okay? And 원스타님, the first session will start at 9 a.m. and Adam Titus will give a speech on important announcement. That's also good. Give a speech. You changed it to give a speech. You could say he will announce important matters, and you can use like announce as the verb, but that was perfect. 민정우님, the first session will start at 9 a.m. and Adam Titus will lead it. Good, lead. Keep that in mind. And 예술님, it will start at 9 a.m., right? And Adam Titus will give a speech on important announcements. That both of you are level 7. Okay, good job. Very well done. So it's not that hard, right? That first question is always like a warm-up session. It's not so hard. So yeah, you got them right. And the second question, guys, listen up. It's the second question, number 2. Okay. I have an important lunch appointment at 1 p.m. on that day. Will I miss anything if I leave before 1 p.m.? I have an important lunch appointment at 1 p.m. on that day. So will I miss anything if I leave before 1 p.m.? Okay, that's the question. That is the second question. I have an important lunch appointment at 1 p.m. on that day. So will I miss anything if I leave before 1 p.m.? Okay. So I'm going to be waiting for your answers. And there's a question here by Tanhui. Tanhui, right? How to get level 8 with part 4? All right. Well, for me, I'll show you my answer. At the end of part 4, I will show you my answer. And I will show you how I say my answers for part 4. Okay? So that could be an indication of what you should do to get level 8 for part 4. But I guess Tan, you're trying to get like upper level, higher level, and for level 8, I have to be honest. Pronunciation really does matter. Yeah, pronunciation and overall speed, fluency. I mean, it does matter. Okay, so whenever I talk to people at ETS, they always complain like it's really hard to understand what people say. All right, they're not trying to criticize the pronunciation, but like, a lot of students, my students, they have a hard time speaking aloud. And even for me, it's really hard to understand. So it's really important to be able to understand what you're saying. So yeah, pronunciation matters when it comes to level 8. Clear sound and understandable sound. Okay. All right, I have the answers here. What's that? No, because all schedule will end at noon. So don't worry about that. That was the answer. That was good. And Hyuni, you don't miss anything because the last session will finish at noon. Don't worry about it. That is also perfect. And no, you don't have to worry about it. The last session will end at noon. That is also good. And Chumbongnim, no, actually not all of the events will end at noon, so you don't have to worry. Oh, that's good too. Chongwonnim, no, you won't miss anything because the last session will end at noon. Don't worry about that. Perfect. So overall, all these answers were very, very, first of all, they were all correct and they were very, very kind. And this is like a tone of voice you have to speak when you're giving answer for part 4. You have to be correct and you have to be nice. Then everybody's answer was good. Monthly staff meeting will finish at noon. Please don't worry. Yes, sir? That was good too. Okay. Now, everybody, we're going to move on to the last question. Okay, the last question is, during which session will I get to hear from the maintenance department? Now, this is like the easiest question of part 4. During which session will I get to hear from the maintenance department? Okay, I'm pretty sure some people even already thought about it. Oh, Yonghyun, hi. This is my student, yeah, from last year. Yeah, I come back to online class after. I really missed your class, really. Yeah, he got a job at his dream job place, and I'm really proud of him. Yeah, he used to study like during the weekdays, and then later he moved to the weekend class, and he really wanted to join, but then he went to some other city for a job, and then now he came back to Seoul, and yeah. Yonghyun, we have 영어 회화 수업 on the weekend on Saturday. Maybe you should come. Anyway. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh, good. Okay, so guys, I'm waiting for the question. During which session will I get to hear from the maintenance department? Let me know. 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 Let me know your answer. I almost finished the bottle. The red water. Okay. I guess everybody's like busy typing. Yeah, I guess everybody is busy typing. So we were talking how to get level 8. I'm just giving you an honest, tip that you have to have clear pronunciation. And that's what I'm trying to do today, because some of the viewers, watchers here, may be very basic level student, right? But I still want to speak in English so most people can understand what I'm saying. So I'm trying to speak clearly and I'm trying to use easy words to express myself so you guys can, everybody can understand, right? And yeah, but still it has to be grammatically correct. That's also important. Okay, those are some things that you have to remember to get level 8. All right, so we have the answers coming up. Kyungbuli, there are 2 sessions. First at 10, there will be a session on West Wing Renovation Plan Overview, and there will be a West Wing Renovation Budget Proposal from... All right, now you got that wrong. There will be a session on, right? There will be a session on West Wing Renovation Budget. Yeah, you got that out. Kyungbuli, ouch. All right, that was level 6. You have to be careful. One step. There are 2 sessions given by maintenance department. The first one at 10, there will be a session on West Wing renovation plan, and second at 10:30 a.m. there will be a session on First Wing renovation proposal. So keep in mind That was good. That was like level 7 and almost 8. Yes. Wow. Are you using laptop? Because I can tell that's a lot of typing there. That was really good. Okay, and let's see. Oh, that's it. That's all we have. I guess the answer was too long, so you guys got exhausted finger typing. Okay, but it was overall so good. So well done. Okay, now guys, I guess you guys are curious about how I say my answers. So I'll show you how I do it. All right? I'm going to time myself. All right. Listen up. I have to show my questions. I need the questions. Okay. All right, ready. When will the first session of the meeting start and who is leading it? Okay. The first session will start at 9 a.m. and it will finish at 9:30 a.m. And Adam Titus, the CEO, will give some important announcements. So I think you should be there because he's going to talk about something very important. So don't miss it, all right? Now, that is my perfect score answer. Okay, so I'm saying don't miss it because it's very important. You don't want to miss it. Be there. Those kind of like additional information I tend to give, all right? And the second question is like, I have an important lunch appointment at 1 p.m. on that day. So will I be missing anything if I leave before 1 p.m.? Okay. And I would say, no, don't worry. You can go to your lunch appointment because, everything will finish at noon and it's not going to last until 1 p.m. So you can leave at noon. You can go have your lunch. You can meet your friends. Don't worry about it, all right? Don't worry. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so I sort of incorporate what I hear in the question to the answer, okay? So you can go have lunch. You can meet your friends. And the last one is, during which session will I get to hear from the maintenance department? Okay, during which session will I get to hear from the maintenance department? That's the last one. So I would have to talk for 30 seconds. Well, according to the schedule, there are two. Well, first of all, from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., there will be a session on West Wing renovation plan overview. And I guess we're going to talk about what we are going to renovate in that west side. And at 10:30, there will be the second session led by the maintenance department. And they're going to talk about West Wing renovation budget proposal. So basically, they're going to talk about West Wing renovation. So please keep that in mind. Okay, so yeah, that's how I do it. And that's how I get level 8. I talk more, I give more information, I become really chatty. Yeah, and like I'm talking a lot. Yes. You can see right now here at this show, I'm trying to talk slowly because I want you guys to understand everything that I say. That's why I'm talking slowly. I'm using very comfortable and easy words. Okay, there are some answers here. 경블리님 said, 장소 앞에 given by 괜찮은가요? 장소 앞에? What do you mean, 장소 앞에? No. Like, if you're gonna say the location, it's like it will take place. It will take place in the main auditorium, or it will be held in the main auditorium. That's how you give the locational information. Oh, I don't know what you're trying to say, what you're trying to ask. But here, I think you're talking about one person's mistake. Like, look at Hyunhee's answer. Hyunhee's answer is great. There is a meeting on something led by. That's a great answer. I would definitely recommend that answer. And also, you can see Yesol's answer. That's also good. There will be... No, hold on. There will be a meeting on. The first sentence is good. The second one is wrong, Yesol님. Okay? So basically, all these sessions are meeting sessions, right? So you can say there will be a meeting on something. There will be a meeting on something led by somebody, not given by, led by a person or led by a department. Okay? So it could be a little tricky. It's not like original format, but yeah. Nowadays, ETS is trying to make part 4 tricky. So you have to be careful with that. Whew. So now we're past part 4. We're moving on to part 5, everybody. Wow, time flies. It's already 10:26. So guys, the time has come and you have to... Okay, what's the question again? Hold on. So given by the facilitator? No, it's led by. It depends, but it's like, it's a meeting led by. It's a session led by, but it will be a speech given by. That's where the given by comes from. Speech, there will be a speech on something given by. There will be a meeting on something led by. There will be a session on something led by. I hope that's clear, 경블리님. You have to let me know that you're clear with that. Okay? Or I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you once again. I'm going to explain to you until like past midnight so that you can understand everything. Okay? Let me know. Or let me write that for you guys. It's always better to write, right? Maybe I should get a whiteboard or something. Okay, here we go. So, there will be a speech on something given by. There will be a meeting on something led by. And there will be a session on something led by. Okay? So this is what you have to... Hold on. Speech. What you have to understand today. Okay? So there will be a speech on something given by. There will be a meeting on something led by. And there will be a session on something led by. Clear? Okay. Ooh. Oh, you know the smell of marker? It's like, I'm getting high. It smells really, really strong. Okay, so now it's time for part 5, everybody. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to give you the call. So guys, listen carefully. And you know, recently Tony was here and I learned a little bit. I learned a little bit to talk in a British accent. So my English would sound ladylike. So I'm going to try to talk to you in British accent. Okay? So listen up, pupils. Hi, my name is Kendra Walker and I'm working in the customer service department these days. As you probably heard already, we recently launched a new dishwasher. It's a very convenient home appliance and it has lots of upgraded features and functions. It's far superior to previous models. I'm trying to get feedback from the customers who purchased the dishwasher. I've sent an emails to more than 100 customers to ask them to do a survey. However, there seems to be a problem. I've only received 10 replies so far. I need to find a way to do something about the low participation in the survey. I need to get more feedback to apply to the next model so that we can make the next one even better than the current one. You're my director, so please let me know what to do. You can reach me at extension 14. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. I feel so good. I feel so proud of myself. I feel like I can do this. I can pull off a British accent. Okay. Well, guys, that is like I know it was so funny. Oh, okay. Oh, the marker is funny. Okay, marker, and it has the smell. It's like it's quite alcoholic. It's alcoholic. It's alcoholic. Okay, maybe that's why I was able to speak French. Oh, Tony, you're here. Tony, I'm embarrassed, man. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my, my British accent was good, right? It was fine. Okay, good. Thank you. Very well. British accent. I know. Tony taught me that, Tony like inspired me and he gave me short coaching on that and he told me that I was actually sounding better and better. So I improved. And I got like a pointer on like not to make the R sound and make the T sound a little like stand out. And he taught me about like not to, but chew. It has to sound more like the CH sound. Chew. Tuesday. Yeah, I got some pointers there. So yeah, Tony, thank you very much. Everybody's like, oh, your English, your British English improved. Okay, so guys, tell me like, what's happening here. You have to give like summary of the situation. You have to summarize what's going on and what the problem is. So you have to summarize. You have to give me 2, 3 sentences of the summarization of the situation. Okay? All right. So, Tony, I thought you were drinking. I saw your Instagram and you were drinking wine. Are you like watching this after you're drinking? Man. Okay, you're having the fun. I'm having even like more fun. Okay, so guys, let me know what the situation is. Okay, I was so into making that British accent. I was like, I have to understand. Okay, all right, that's the situation. Okay, that is the situation. By the way, this is not wine, y'all. This is not wine. This is just like plain water. It's very sour. It's freaking sour. It's like so sour. Oh, you drank wine hours ago? Okay, so Tan. Oh, she says, or he says, hello, this is Hui. I heard that our company has just launched kitchen appliance and you sent emails to customers with the purpose of receiving feedback from customer. There is a problem because, okay, that was good. Tan, if you are aiming for level 8, okay, I think overall your English is fine. It's just that, if you just like keep slipping and you don't get that level 8, maybe it's just because of your pronunciation. I think that's the problem. And overall, like content-wise, everything's great. Just keep writing. Only few people replied to it. All right, Chunbok님. Hi, this is Chunbok. Returning your call. I totally understand that you have a problem because few people participated. Only few people participated in the survey you took, and I think you want more feedback from the customers, right? Okay, that was a good approach. I like very easy way of displaying the situation there. That was very well done, Chunbok님. Anybody else? Okay. And at the end, I'm gonna show you how I do my part 5. And part 5 is all about this thingy. Yeah. I'm gonna show it to you. A bigger version. It's gonna get bigger. PD님, look, it's gonna get bigger. I'm gonna pull it. It's gonna get bigger. Yes. Yeah, this is like the template. Later on, you should like screenshot your thingy and like try to get that thing. You're gonna get that over there. It's like your thing over there. Yeah, you can use it. And that's a template that I use. To talk for 1 minute. So it's very helpful to like, get it going. Just like keep on talking your answer. And it's very useful because like even sometimes I cannot just like speak for 1 minute. It's really hard. No, that's a lie. I've been speaking for like almost 2 hours now. But still, it's very useful to have a template. You can always just follow through and what did Ton ask? I don't know. Level 6. Oh, I'm a student. I understand the problem at part 5, but sometimes I cannot find a solution to this problem because I don't have any experience. So, you want an advice for part 5? I have a perfect advice for you. Advice. Okay. I'm going to tell you. Okay. Hyunyi said, I think it's a good idea to give some gifts to the participants. Yeah. survey, gifts always work. That should be very effective. And it's hard to, okay. All right, so you're working at customer service, you're getting feedback from customers. However, there's a problem. Is it just hard to get more feedback? I'm gonna shoot a video for you guys. I think, this is just a summary of, okay, this is just gonna be a summary of how I, teach my students in class. I have this lovely book, 수술 토스, 수술. You get to speak 수술, 수술, 수술. Okay, but anyway, for my students, I give them these example sentences. Will help you. Will help you. Can you screenshot that? Yeah, will help you summarize the situation. And they are, however, there is a problem because, okay, marker, ready? Because you don't know what to or how to blah, blah, blah. Normally that's like the situation. Or maybe you don't have enough blah, blah, blah. Okay? Or, in most cases, you have to blah, blah, blah. Or you want to blah, blah, blah. Or the last one is, it is hard to blah, blah, blah. Okay? So these, I tell my students, are magical sentences that would help you summarize the problem. Okay? These are the magical sentences that would help you summarize the problem. Okay? So have a look at them. Now, when it comes to solutions, it's a little bit more complicated. Now, yeah, Tan asked, right? There are some situations in TOEIC speaking that appears constantly. And this is a secret, all right? Tan, you should only know. You shouldn't tell anybody else, okay? It's a very secret. It's a very big secret that some certain situations appear, all right? And I would say recently, I'll give you recent top 3 situation. Number 1, they want more student customers. Okay. Recently, the situations are like more student customers, more children customers. Okay. You give a discount, right? You give a discount to students, you give a discount to children. That's the best way. Okay. Or number 2, you create like special menu or special program for those people. Okay. You have to target that main audience. And number 2, recently they were asking, there's like wrong information on maps or menu. Okay, that happened quite often in Korea on the test. So if there's wrong information, I would say like remake, or like, or I would say write the correct information on the whiteboard. Okay, if you can't remake them, if you can't reprint them quickly, then I guess you would have to write them on something, right? You would have to like show people the right information. So that's that. And thirdly, let's say survey comes out very often nowadays. You want to do survey, the one that we're looking at just now, or you want to collect more information or ideas, or you don't know what to do. So just think that I said, give something, give a gift to the participants, right? Or do an online survey, online, because online is always easier, okay? And also, why don't you, I would say, ask the regular customers, because, regular customers, they're easier to approach. So just ask them, hey, dude, Tony or Tom, can you please participate? It's going to be wonderful. So you ask the regular customers. Yeah, so with my students, I do this kind of like brainstorming beforehand, and I make them memorize like for maybe 16 situations, like top 16 situations, actually all the situations that could appear on TOEIC speaking test. So for my students, these are like top 3 nowadays, these days. For my students, they don't have that much difficulty like creating the answers or solutions. It's more like they have a hard time summarizing. I think that's a bigger problem for you guys in Korea, right? I know. So so anyway, that's a big secret. That was a big secret. All right, so just remember that. Anyways, I think you got an overall look on what it's going to sound like, what it has to sound like, okay? So now we're going to listen to Taeji's answer because I promised him that I'm going to give him a review on his answer tonight.
Hello, this is Tej. I heard that you work at customer service department and released new equipment dishwasher. However, there's a problem because the response rate of feedback from customers is only 10%. So you'd like to get some help with this matter. First of all, I'm sorry to hear about the situation. However, I'm happy to say that there's a way to help you out. After looking into the situation, I came up with the following suggestion. First of all, why don't you remind them again? You may have forgotten some of them. Moreover, how about providing service such as coupon ticket against feedback? Those are my suggestions. If you need more help, feel free to come back anytime. Bye.
You know, while listening, many things just like went through my head like this while listening. It was awesome. That was like awesome, you know. Taeji, I'm really impressed. You must have been like practicing a lot because last time when I heard your answer and this time is like totally different. It's like last time you were like level 5 down there, but this time your answers are like almost level 7. It's like here to there. So yeah, I would say like you got level 7, dude. This is for you, Tony. Okay. All right. Well, this is for you, Tony. No, not Tony. Yeah. Taeji. I'm trying to balance your level 7 on my head. This is for Taeji Shimada. Yes. Well, anyways, that was great. That was really great. Okay. So I'm going to show you my version of answer. And I think you could just refer to Taeji's answer for level 6 150 or level 7 160. Okay. He's done a great job summarizing. He's done a great job providing the right answer. And I'm going to do a clear job on what my level 8 would sound like. Okay. What my level 8 would sound like using the template that I just showed you before. Okay, so here I go. Listen up. Hi, this is Gwen. I heard that you're working in the customer service department and we recently launched a new dishwasher and you want to get feedback from the customers. However, there's a problem because you didn't get much feedback and you need them for the next model to improve. You don't know what to do about it, so you'd like to get some help with this matter. Well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear about the situation, but I'm happy to say that there is a way to help you out. And after looking into the situation, I came up with the following suggestions. Well, first of all, I think it is a good idea to give a discount coupon or a gift to the participants. I mean, that should be effective. Or why don't you ask our VVVIP customers for their opinions? And that should be very helpful too. Well, those are my suggestions. And if you need more help, And that's where I get cut off. All right. I still get level 8. Do you know why? Because I put everything in there already. I mean, last 2-3 words, they really don't matter. So I've given all like the whole summary part, and I provided the right solutions for this situation. So like I didn't say goodbye, and they're not going to give me like level 7 for that. Okay. So it's all about the right summarization and providing the correct solution for the situation and getting all the grammars correct, sounding right, and everything very natural. Don't sound like you're memorizing something. You know, that's like very awful thing to do. You have to sound natural. You have to act out. Okay. So when you're memorizing, trying to sound natural, like, oh gosh, after looking into the situation, I came up with the following suggestions, Well, first of all, I think it is a good idea to give a discount, maybe a gift. That should be very helpful, Like you have to act out. Sorry, guys. Okay. And let's see some okay, so you said TOEIC speaking only ask people to propose a solution. If only give one solution, can I get level 8? Well, for me, I tend to give 2 solutions. Yeah, I tend to get 2 solutions. And you just saw how I talk for my answer. I try to sound very, very natural. Like, I think when it comes to speaking, it's very important to have the vocals. Like, you don't want to sound like, hi, this is Gwen. I heard that we are selling dishwasher, and however there is a problem because you need to get feedback, but you didn't get lots of feedback, so you'd like to get some. With the same content, hi, this is Gwen. I heard that we are selling dishwashers and we want to get feedback. However, there's a problem because we didn't get many feedback and we want more. So, you'd like to get some help with this matter, right? Well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear about the situation. However, I'm happy to say that there is a way to help you out. And after looking into the situation, I came up with the following suggestions. Okay, so you have to sound natural. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, the marker played. The marker. Alcohol. I'm getting drunk. Okay, so... Anyway, yeah, just try to sound natural, all right? Just try to sound natural. Marker has this alcoholic substance. I'm telling you guys, this is like alcoholic. 실방요? Yeah, Greenwich, this is like live. You're here. It's live. So whatever you say, it's gonna be on this live show. Yeah. So welcome to the show. And yeah, 춘봉님, it's a good idea. It's like, this kind of gesturing is like great. Yes, that's really good. That's really good. All right. And finally, guys, I hate to say this, but this is going to be the last question of the day. Yes, it's going to be the last question. 경블리님 says, like, you get very nervous, right? You get nervous when you go take the test. I know. Just think of it this way. We're lucky to be living in Korea that if you fail on your Saturday test, you can just start all over again on Sunday. Okay? So you fail the Saturday test, just like forget about it, and you can just retake the next test. And even if you didn't register for the Sunday test, you can take the next Saturday test in 1 week. So don't be feeling so pressured, okay? Don't feel pressured. You can do it over and over again. It's just that it costs you money, 77,000원. That's almost like $80 or something like that. But still, you get a second try, third try, fourth try, fifth try. As long as you pay, you get your tries, right? So don't get nervous. Just say, whatever. I don't care. I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna just say it. Don't worry. I'm not worried. Are you guys worried? I'm just gonna say it. Just do it, okay? Don't 눈치 봐. 눈치, like, 긴장, like being nervous, that's all bad. Just be natural, okay? And just think that, okay, this is not my last chance. I have another chance. So let it go. Be it, okay? Okay, the last question is part 6. Now it says, do you think that it is important to try new ideas to become a successful leader? Now, do you think that it is important to try new ideas to become a successful leader? And I greatly agree with this. I greatly agree with this because you can't always stay the same, especially in this fast changing world. You know, like this world is changing so quickly and so fast. You just can't imagine what's going to happen in the very near future. So it's really important to be creative and be like challenging. You challenge yourself to new things and new ideas. So I totally agree on this. And I myself try to be somebody like this. But, you know, I always try to associate my answer with my own experience or my own example. And me being a Toastmasters speaker, I think it's very important to be able to tell a story when you are speaking English, okay? You know, speaking is all about your story. You know, your story is the most touching, moving, and compelling thing. Okay? It's like whatever is in the book, whatever is online, whatever is there out there, it's not yours. Your story is the most important thing. So I always tell my students to provide an example, okay? If you don't have an example or experience, make it up. Fake it till you make it, okay? So if you do not have that scenario for the test, okay, I'm saying for the test, then just make one. Just make it. Fake it till you make it, girls, all right? Okay, so I would definitely say that I agree. I think it's important to try new ideas to become a successful leader. That's for sure. For me, that's sure. Now, my head is becoming itchy. It's like, oh, my head is had enough. It's like, but anyway, focus. Gwen, let's focus. It's like we're on the last part, right? It's itchy, everybody. It's getting itchy. Okay. So, last part 6. I'm going to focus. Everybody listen carefully. I'm going to say, but I want to listen to your ideas. Guys, if I say the answer, the show's going to be over. Yeah. When I say the answer, after like 1 or 2 minutes, the show is over, guys. Over. The end. End. So ask me questions. Ask me what you want to say. Just like try to give me sentences here. And meanwhile, I'm gonna listen to a person's answer. I think that's very important.
I think that it is important to try a new idea to become a successful leader. I have several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, it is very important. For example, I work at an electronics company and I am in charge of customer service department. I receive many complaints from customers during my work, but my boss suggests new ideas for problems. Thanks to him, the problem is resolved. In other words, leaders must always think of new ideas to solve problems.
That was really well done. When you started talking about your part, like I work for an electronic company and I work in the customer service department and I get complaints all the time. And my boss came up with new ideas. And with this new idea, I was able to solve the problem. And that's like, wow. Taiji, I think within this year, you're going to get level 7 for sure. And overall, your pronunciation really got better. I can like understand everything you're saying. I can really understand everything you're saying. The story was perfect. It was great. That is a total level 7. It's not like, exaggerating. It's really a level 7 answer. Well done. Well done, my friend. It's really good. Really good. Wow, and I have the answer from Chumbong님. Some people might prefer to try new ideas to become a successful leader. However, I don't think it is a good idea for me because I think it is more important to find a solution from all things. All right, not all successful leader doesn't invent an idea. I will take my personal experience as an example when I become a leader. All right, Chumbong님. Okay, I read like 5-6 sentences for your answer, and you're still not getting to the point. You know, all these sentences, I know where it's coming from. It's coming some book, right? It's not from my book, but it's coming from some book, right? You're putting it all there, but you're not getting to the point. It's no use. Just get to the point. You're like, oh, you know what? I don't think it's not a good idea, but I think like this, and I'm going to give you this example and just listen carefully, all right? You're like, whoa, the time's going. So just get to the point. Just leave out those useless. They're useless. They're actually, I want to call them trash. Like they're useless, all right? They're not going to give you any points. Really. I get really frustrated and upset and angry when I see teachers giving my students all these useless sentences. I mean, give me the name of the teacher. Give me the author of the book that you're looking at because that person is doing not a good job, okay? Those are really useless. And I'm really, truly angry right now. Do I look angry? I'm angry. I'm really upset right now. I'm angry. I need to calm down. All right. When I became a leader in the project, I asked my professor an idea, and I did a good job on it. Okay. All right. Maybe I got too angry. I think trying new ideas is a good attitude to adapt every situation. 경불리님, okay? Guys, keep uploading your answer. Okay. Well, you have to get to the point. The time's ticking. Tick tock, right? The time is going. And for 1 minute, you get to speak like 10 or 12 sentences. Believe me. So you have to get to the point right away. Tan Hoinim. I'm working at travel agency. I manage tour guide department. At the beginning, I was not able to manage people well. Sometimes they had conflicts and quarrel. Then I came home and read books about, I guess, something like that, right? I think it is important to try new ideas to become a successful leader. There are several reasons. And most of all, it is helpful to increase the sales, all right? And at first, we did traditional advertisements such as TV, radio. However, that was not that effective. So I tried social media marketing. And it was more effective than I expected. And because it wouldn't cost much money and it is easy to spread out in a short time, as a result, I was able to increase the sales. Now, Wonstanim, that was a good answer. It was like very specific. And I could tell that traditional TV, radio advertising, and social media is like totally different, like new idea kind of approach. It really came to my mind and you know what you're talking about, like new idea, becoming a successful leader. Okay. So, yeah. And you clearly mentioned that you were the supervisor, right? You were the leader of something. So it means that you as the leader had made an attempt of using this new idea. So yeah, everybody look at 1 star's answer. I wonder why it's 1 star, but 1 star's answer is like what I'm trying to say. You got to try to use the words and ideas that are given in the question. Okay? And here's the other part of Tan's answer. Managing people, and then I applied this ideal to a reality, and thankfully I'm able to manage people well. I also motivate them to work hard, and for that reason, they contribute themselves to the growth. Okay. Tan, overall, your answers are qualified for level 7. But I'm just saying again, the word choices could be a little bit easier. Yeah. I feel that you want to get level 8, right? If you want to get level 8, just try to like tone down the words. Try to be more conversational and like try to use less of those big words and try to sound natural. It's going to help you a lot. Trust me. And using hard, long words and not being able to pronounce it right could result in less points. That's what I'm trying to get. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So, for level 8, I'm saying your answers are good for level 7 already, but you're always asking me about level 8, so that's why I'm telling you this. For level 8, it's really important to have good vocals, be able to like persuade somebody and be clear so that the other person or other people can understand you better. Okay, so I'm gonna say my answer. It's gonna be the last answer, everybody. All right, so listen carefully. So, do you think that it is important to try new ideas to become a successful leader? Okay. Yeah, I think it is important to try new ideas to become a successful leader. And there are several reasons to support my idea. And most of all, I think it's very helpful. For example, last year I quit my job and I started a new business. I opened a chicken restaurant and I sold fried chicken and beer. I worked really hard. I thought I was going to be very successful, but I wasn't. I didn't have lots of customers and I actually had to give up, but I wanted to make one last attempt. I had new ideas for new kinds of chicken menu items. So I made new kinds of items like, curry chicken, spicy chicken, and so on. And you know what? Those ideas were amazing. People liked my new menu items. They came to my store. They started like placing orders. I started delivery service and I gained so many customers. I gained so much money. It was so successful. And that is why I think so. Okay. Now, the only thing you might remember is the chicken story, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's got to be it's got to touch the other person's mind. Okay. Oh, so you had fried chicken. That's not a big deal, right? Everywhere in the world has fried chicken. But then, the business didn't go well. I had to think of a new idea. So I made curry chicken. I made spicy chicken. Sounded like new thing, right? So people liked it. The business boomed and I gained customers. I made lots of money and it was successful. And obviously, I am the owner and I am the leader, right? Peace. Okay. So that's how you do it. You give a specific example. You have to work on examples. You can't just explain something, all right? I explain something to my students all the time. And they don't understand it. And the moment I give them an example, they're like, yeah, I know, I agree, teacher. It's the same thing, basically. Guys, give examples. Period. Okay, so I took my time today to talk to you guys. And normally I try to finish my show in 1 hour, but it's been 2 hours already. And I see some people, talking here on the chat room. And Tan, yeah, you were asking, I got level 7. I want to challenge myself to get 8. Thank you very much for your advice from Vietnam. Thank you very much, Tan. And I'm pretty sure you will advance because, Taeji had advanced so much. You really you made me cry. I'm like crying my heart. Really, I'm really happy for you, Taeji. And you know what? Someday I will go there after this whole Corona incident. I will visit Japan for sure this year. So we will meet in person. Okay. So I can't wait to see you. And, guys, just practice. Practice is everything. It's like 99% practice and 1% teaching when it comes to speaking. Okay. So make sure you guys practice a lot. Tune into our live show and play here on our channel. And make sure to press that subscribe button and the like button. Okay. And I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.